Hi yogis, welcome to Tusk Tube. Here we are into our second week of isolation and I'm finally getting it together with this virtual stuff. So here is a Vinyasa Flow for you, 45 minutes, maybe 50, maybe 55, who knows. But we will do a full body workout and I'll do lots of my favourite transitions, lots of my favourite moves which you'll be familiar with. And yeah, enjoy and do transition gently always, and just enjoy breath and movement. Vinyasa, my favourite. So come down onto your mat, which I hope you've dusted off. So draw the soles of your feet together, knees out wide, and just ease down onto your back. Take your arms overhead, take a nice big inhale, draw in the breath deep down into your abdomen and right down into your pelvis. And then we'll take a few clearing breaths here. So just gently now, just ease the hips away, roll the shoulders away, lengthen the neck. We'll do 3 clearing breaths. I want you to breathe in right from the feet, right up through the legs, through the torso to the crown of the head. And just take a wee pause at the top of the inhale. And then finding your dry breath, just take that slow, steady, long breath out. And again, as you inhale, I want you to take your breath from your heart all the way to the crown of the head. Pause for a moment. And then again, just a steady, slow breath out. Just empty out all the air. Feel the body beginning to soften. This time as you inhale, I want you to take your breath from your heart to the space behind your heart. So fill up the side ribs, the back lungs here. Really feel the expansion across the front of the chest. Pause again. And then just resting your tongue in the roof of the mouth. Just let out the air nice and slowly, and just feel the hips releasing into the mat. Just feeling the hips starting to soften, the back of the shoulders, the back of the arms. Just noticing the point of contacts on the mat. Again, as you inhale, take your breath from your heart all the way down through the legs to the toes. Pause again for a moment. And again, just extending right into your out breath, and just feel the whole back body releasing. All the muscles alongside your spine. Relax the back of the neck, the back of the throat. And this time as you inhale, just gently open your eyes, take the hands to the outside of your knees, draw the knees close, stretch out the legs, point the toes, and then take your arms overhead. Take a nice big stretch, reach with fingers. And then as you exhale, draw the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around your knees, give yourself a nice big hug, rock side to side, massage out the lumbar spine. Beautiful. And then as you inhale, extend the legs out, keep pointing the toes, take the arms overhead, just gently lower the legs down and see if you can draw the navel to spine. And then as you exhale, tuck in, reach forward with fingers. So we'll do 3 more like this. Inhale. And exhale. Ooh, your challenge is just to draw the navel to spine. Keep that connection to the mat. Inhale. Relax the shoulders. Just point the little pinky fingers in. Exhale, tuck in. We'll do 1 more like this. Inhale. Just starting to wake everything up. And exhale. Beautiful. Just take the legs up here, point the toes, squeeze the thighs. Maybe just slide the hands up the back of the legs here. Look through the thighs here. And then just release the hands, point the fingers forward here. Keep breathing, keep lifting, keep reaching forward. We're just waking up the core here. Beautiful. Ooh. And then just gently drop the head back. Interlace your fingers behind the base of your head, elbows out wide. Bend the knees here. So make sure your knees are above the hips and extend the left leg straight. And then just draw the navel to spine here, really formalize the pose. We're gonna do a little bit of a core warm up here just to fire up everything. So take the knee over the hip, elbows out wide, lift the shoulders up, and as you exhale, left elbow to right knee. And then as you inhale, draw the left leg to the center, exhale, other side. Extend the right leg straight, and rather trying to strain the neck here, just lift. It doesn't matter if your elbow doesn't reach the knee. Inhale back to your center, exhale, left elbow toward the right knee. Keep that engagement. Inhale, exhale, lift as high as you can here rather than straining the neck. Inhale back to center, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. We'll just go side to side now. Inhale and exhale. Just do it nice and slowly here. Keep drawing the navel down to the spine. Exhale. See if you can keep that connection to the mat. Feel like you're imprinting the lumbar spine into the mat. This is your challenge. 2 more each side. Inhale. Whew, exhale. I'm starting to feel a little bit out of practice. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. 1 more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Whew. And then just draw your knees and drop the head back. Rock side to side. You can just drop the feet down to the mat and just come into a half bridge here. Take the arms alongside the body. Palms facing down. Lengthen your neck. And just slowly push through the heels here. Lift the hips up here. Just squeeze the glutes here. Rock side to side. And take a couple of breaths. And then as you exhale, I want you to just peel the spine back into the mat. So 1 vertebrae at a time. A nice controlled movement. Just as if you're plastering the spine into the mat here. And this is a challenge when we get to the lumbar spine. So you can take that curve out. Draw the navel down. So feel like you're illuminating your spine with your breath here. Beautiful. So just press it right into the mat and print it right in. Beautiful. And then just cross the ankles, grab the big toes with your peace fingers, and we'll just roll on up here, roll over the knees. Nice and gently, we'll come into a tabletop position. We'll do a few rounds of cat and cow. I want you to spread the fingers wide. I have my index finger pointing forward here, so just feel nice straight arms. You're pushing through the shoulders, feeling that protraction between the shoulder blades. The whole underside of the body is nice and engaged. You're warming it up, so your hips and knees in alignment. And just again, before you inhale and raise your hips here, I want you to squeeze the sit bones together and then lift the pelvic floor. Hold on to that as you inhale. So lift your sit bones, drop the navel down toward the mat. Take the gaze up. Be careful not to jam the back of the neck. And then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone first, round through the spine, push through the shoulders, drop the crown of the head down. Maybe as an extra, just lifting the heels up toward the glutes here. Beautiful. And as you inhale, drop the feet down, arch through the spine. Take the gaze up. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone first, rounding through the mid-back, pushing through the shoulders and taking the heels up again, just squeezing, contracting the hamstrings, warming them up as well. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Do 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Just articulating the spine. Now I want you to come into downward facing dog. So we'll tuck the toes under and just spread those fingers nice and wide. Lift the knees, lift the hips here. Stretch out the arms. As you take a little step forward here, I want you to just keep the gaze forward. Just make sure your index finger's pointing forward. Or you might like to have your middle finger pointing forward. I like to have my index forward. It's good for my wrists, good for my shoulders. I want you to just roll or externally rotate the shoulders, your nice wide gap between the shoulder blades, drawing them away from your ears. And I
want you to take a nice big inhale, draw the navel in, draw the lower abdomen, and as you push through the arms here, lift the hips high. And then as you exhale, begin to drop the heels down towards the mat, stretching out the back of the legs. Take another big inhale. And exhale, side all out. Ooh, beautiful. We're just going to come into some nice gentle ladder flow here. So we're going to bend the knees, look forward, and kind of sweep into a nice strong high plank here. So when you're in your high plank, you want your feet to be hip distance apart, squeezing the quads, lifting the kneecaps, pushing through the shoulders. You want space between the shoulder blades. Just feel like you're really engaging the underside of the body here. So really firing up here, the quadriceps, lifting the kneecaps. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll onto the right side of the right foot here. So I'm going to go through some repetitions here, just at the start of the practice. What I want you to do is just take the right foot forward, or make sure you're actually on the sole of the right foot. Extend the left arm up and just take the left hand behind the base of the head here. And then as you exhale, I want you to draw your elbow to knee. So right knee, left elbow. Beautiful. So drop that right knee down, take the gaze up here. We'll do 4 more like this. Exhale, inhale. Woo! Exhale, inhale. Don't do that if you're at home. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, extend the right leg straight. So stack the feet on top of each other. Place the left hand down, roll over the toes onto the left side of the left foot. Come to your Vashisthasana. Right arm alongside the right ear here. Lift the right leg up if it's there. If this is too tricky, just keep the feet stacked together. And we'll just come through 5 repetitions. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale. So really stretch out the right side of the body. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Try to keep the right foot flexed. It just helps to engage everything. Exhale, inhale. Ooh, well done. Exhale, inhale. Beautiful. Take the right foot forward now to the front of the mat, and we'll come into Anjaneyasana. Left knee down, tuck the tailbone, and then raise your arms overhead. Ooh. I just feel like now like you're hanging off a bar here. So kind of put the palms forward, nice long neck here, tuck the tailbone, kind of ground through that right heel, start engaging the inner right thigh. So draw that right hip back here. So kind of plug in the right hip by engaging your inner right thigh. And then as you inhale, I want you to kind of imagine you're pulling the bar down from the ceiling. So open the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades here. And then as you exhale, draw the elbows and the palms together, keeping the elbows nice and high. Inhale, open up. And then exhale, raise your arms again. So we'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, draw the elbows down. And then as you exhale, arms together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, raise your arms. 1 more time. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. This time as you inhale, is pulling that bar down, lift the left knee up. Beautiful. Just do 1 more time and do your crescent lunge here. So exhale. Inhale, open up. And this time as you exhale, raise your arms overhead. So really ground through that right heel, drawing it back towards your left toes here. So you're plugging your left hip back into the socket here. Then exhale, palms down. And then take your right knee to the top of the right tricep. So it's kind of like have your right heel up towards your right glute. And then shaver all the way down to your right wrist. Open the chest, shoulders back, maybe take the gaze up, keep tucking the left toes and then slide it all the way back up again. Woo. And then come back into your high plank here and we'll come through a chaturanga here. So reaching forward over the fingers,
keeping the tailbone tucked, elbows in, coming halfway down, chaturanga. Untuck one toe at a time. Inhale, nice straight arms, point your toes, make sure your big toes are touching. Squeeze the quads, gaze up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a nice couple of breaths here, or just really reconnecting with your breath. Beautiful. So we'll come back through onto the other side. We'll inhale, we'll bend the knees, look forward, and just sweep into a nice high plank here. Roll to the left side of the left foot. And then we'll just extend the right arm up here. Take the right hand behind the base of the head here. So ground with your right foot, and then draw your left knee up toward the right elbow, and then open up. Beautiful. You can take your gaze up to the right elbow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're really working these side obliques here. Beautiful. Two more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Well done, everybody. One more. Exhale. What I want you to do now is take the right hand down, pivot on the right toes over to the right hand side of the right foot. Stack the feet together here. Raise your left arm alongside the left ear. Take your gaze down to the right hand here. Lift the left leg up as high as you can, and then as you exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, we'll do 4 more like this. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. That was actually 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Take the left foot up to the front of the mat. Drop the right knee down. And really plug down through that left heel. Raise your arms overhead into Anjaneyasana. Palms forward. As you inhale, draw the arms down. And as you exhale, elbows together here. Keep the tailbone tucked. Lift the elbows high. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Open the chest here. When you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, try and push them into the front of the chest rather than squeezing them together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. This time, palms forward. Imagine you're grasping that bar. Draw it down as you lift the right knee up. So you're in your crescent lunge here. Exhale. Squeeze that right quadricep. Inhale. Beautiful. Release your palms to the mat. Left knee into the top of the left tricep shelf. To really see if you can draw that left heel up to the left glute. Slide all the way down to the left wrist. And all the way back up again. Step back to your high plank. Go through your vinyasa, reaching forward, elbows in. Keeping those quadriceps engaged halfway down. Untuck your toes. Point your toes as you inhale. Open the chest, straight arms, gaze up. Exhale. Adho Mukha. Beautiful. Take 2 full breaths here. Beautiful. Spreading the fingers, drawing the navel in here. And we'll just come through a few add-ons now. So we'll draw the ankles and the knees together here. And bend the knees, inhale, roll forward into your high plank. Roll onto the right side of the right foot here. Just planting down through the left foot. Extend the left arm up. Beautiful. And as you exhale, lift elbow, right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Roll over the toes here. Top of the toes to the other side, Vashisthasana. Extend the right arm alongside right ear. Lift the right leg. Exhale, elbow to knee. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. Anjaneyasana. Right foot forward, drop the left knee down. Raise your arms overhead. And this time, as you inhale, tuck those left toes and kind of imagine you're pulling yourself up into crescent lunge here. So as you do this, you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, but be careful not to squeeze them too hard together. You can damage your rhomboid. So kind of just like feel like you're pushing your shoulder blades into the front of the chest. The front of the chest is open here, beautiful. Exhale, elbows, hands together. Keep that tailbone tucked, really engage through the inner right thigh. Inhale, exhale, beautiful. And this time I want you to take the arms alongside the hips here. So really start to straighten the left leg here. Open the chest, take the shoulders back. Keep breathing here. I want you to really engage the inner left thigh and inner left thigh and inner right thigh as well. So really taking all the engagement to the midsection here, drawing the shoulders away from your ears. Make sure you're not resting the rib cage on the right thigh. Inhale. And this time as you exhale, just see if you can kind of float into your warrior three. You can come into bent leg warrior three. Just start to straighten the left leg back, flex the left heel. And now maybe straightening the right leg, opening the chest. Keep the arms back. If you need to drop your fingertips down onto the mat, that's absolutely fine. One more breath, lift the left heel up. And as you exhale, take the fingers down, drop the left foot down. Poke your right knee into the top of the right tricep, holding here. And then inhale, three-legged dog. Ooh, and then exhale, come through your chaturanga. You can come through a three-legged vinyasa here, coming halfway down, now lowering the right leg, untuck left toe, open the heart. Exhale, Adho Mukha. A little bit more quickly now, we'll roll to the left side of the left foot here. Extend the right arm up, right hand behind the head, plug down through the right foot here, left knee, right elbow. And then just pivot on the toes onto the other side. So you're outside of the right foot now, Vashisthasana. Extend the left arm alongside left ear, lift the left leg up. And then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. And as you exhale, left foot in front, drop the right knee down. Right on up. And this time as you inhale, draw the arms down as you lift the right knee. Exhale, elbows together. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. And then taking the arms alongside the hips here, open the heart, engage that right quad here, lift the right kneecap, open the chest, nice long neck here. Keep breathing. Really want you to feel like you're drawing the left heel towards the right toes. You're really engaging through the inner right thigh. Beautiful, keep breathing. And the inner left thigh as well, inner right thigh. Keeping that engagement in the midsection. Got all the energy here at the moment. Keep breathing. Inhale. And as you exhale, we'll float into that warrior three. Yes, you'll feel a little bit lighter. Beautiful, keep lifting that right heel up, flex the right foot, gaze forward here, keep breathing. If you want more of a challenge, you can take your arms alongside the ears, take the palms forward, otherwise just keep them back or take them down to the mat if that's too much of a challenge. And then just maybe swim the arms back. You can interlace your fingers behind your back, lift the top of the hands up here as you fall forward. Keep breathing. Ooh, and then release your palms to the mat. Step your right toes back. Point your left knee to the top of the left tricep. Hold it here. And then inhale, three-legged dog. And then come through your three-legged vinyasa. Bending the right knee, looking forward. Coming down through chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And a little bit more quickly now. So we'll just roll to the right side of the right foot here, extend the left arm up, right knee to left elbow, pivot over the toes here, roll to the left side of the left foot, come into your Vashisthasana, exhale, elbow to knee, inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, right foot forward, we'll keep the left knee up here, and just come all the way up into our crescent lunge. Beautiful. Just stabilizing here. Maybe a little bend in that left knee, pushing the pubic bone forward. And as you inhale, slide the elbows down. Open the chest, maybe take the gaze up. And then as you exhale, elbows, hands together. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Really nice, everybody.
And as you exhale, take the arms alongside the hips here. Open the chest here, shoulders back. Once again, engage the inner right thigh here. Draw the right heel towards the left toes. Really engage through the midsection. Keep breathing. Inhale. And as you exhale, just float into that warrior three. Maybe taking the arms alongside the ears if it's there. And this time, just as you exhale, take the hands to the hips here and just bend the right knee, shave the left knee to the back of the left right knee, shave it all the way down. Ooh. And then just drop the left shin onto the mat. So your left knee arrives on the outside of your right foot here. So come all the way down. Feel you're all sane and just pivot around and we'll face the back of the mat here. Beautiful. So we're just going to come into a little bit of a glute workout here. So I just want you to tuck the right toes under, engage the underside of the body, keep the left knee underneath the left hip, spread the fingers wide, and as you inhale, lift the right leg up, squeeze that right glute, and as you exhale, drop it down. 4 more. Inhale up, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale up, exhale, inhale up, exhale. 1 more, inhale up, exhale. Tuck those right toes, draw the left knee into the top of the left tricep, and then take the left foot forward into your crescent lunge. Beautiful. And then just rise on up into your crescent lunge here, pushing those hips forward here, and as you take that interior tilt out of the pelvic bowl here, you can feel the chest opening, you can feel the shoulders coming back. A little bend in that right knee just really helps you to stabilize and feel how light your arms are when you take your arms overhead here. Keep breathing, keep sparkling those fingers, keep drawing the triceps along to the ears. Inhale. And as you exhale, spin that back foot at 45. So look down, your heel to arch or your heel to eel, warrior two here. So tucking that tailbone, just really lunging deep into that left knee. Arms out wide here. So really engage the right quad, lift the right kneecaps. You're really plugging or anchoring that right foot into the mat here. Keep breathing. Make sure front knee's over front ankle. And as you inhale, reverse your warrior. So take your right forearm behind the small of the back. Keep that left knee bent. Inhale. Gaze up at your left hand. And this time as you exhale, we'll come into extended side ankle, left forearm on left thigh, right arm up and over, 45 degree. If you want to take the right or the left hand right down into the full posture, you can do so. Really reach the fingers, lift the pelvic floor, spin the right ribcage up to the ceiling. Beautiful. And as you inhale, rising back up again. Woo. And this time reverse your warrior again. And as you exhale, we're going to come into a lunge twist. We're going to take the right hand down and take the left arm up here. Beautiful. So I want you to really engage the right quadricep. Draw the left shoulder blade back. Once again, drawing the left heel towards the right toes. You're really engaging the quads, the glutes here. Just allowing yourself to lift here. Pushing through the right hand. Keep lifting, keep breathing. Beautiful. What we're going to do now, we're going to rise on up and we're going to come into a revolving crescent lunge here. Whew. Coming back up, looking at the back here, looking at your left hand. So reverse your revolving crescent lunge. Just bend the left elbow, lift your right arm up here, stretching through the right side of the body. And then as you exhale, we'll come into a twist. Right elbow outside of left knee. Draw your hands into prayer. Ooh, and as you inhale, lengthen here. Engage that right quad here. Squeeze the inner right thigh. And then as you exhale, draw the thumbs to the sternum. Keep breathing here. We'll take 2 breaths. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Beautiful. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. I want you to open up the arms now. Come back into that revolving crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, come down onto your right fingertips here. Come back into your lunge twist and then drop the right hand down. roll onto the right side of the right foot. We'll come back into that Vinyasa, that side plank here. This time extending the arm up. Ooh, and as you exhale, just thread the left forearm under, come onto the left side, we're in dolphin side plank. Extend the right arm up here. We'll do 3 breaths. Keep the right hips nice and high. Keep breathing. 2, 3, and then come into your dolphin plank here on your forearms. We'll take 5 breaths here. Feet hip distance apart. Squeeze the quads, lift the kneecaps. Tuck the tailbone. Keep breathing. 4 more breaths. Draw the elbows back towards the toes. 2, 3. Make sure the shoulders are well away from the ears. Nice space between the shoulders. 4.5. 5. Come into your dolphin down dog. Just walk the feet towards the elbows. Keep breathing. 2. Allow the head to be heavy, the neck long. And then bend the knees. Look forward. Raise your elbows and come back into your full high plank. Reach forward, come through your vinyasa. Halfway down, chaturanga, untuck your toes. Open the heart. Point the toes, squeeze the quads with the kneecaps. Exhale. Adho Mukha. Beautiful. So we'll come onto the last side now. So we're going to inhale back into our high plank. Onto the left side, the left foot plug down through the right foot. Raise the right arm up. Bend the elbow. Left knee right. Elbow. Keep that left knee up here. See if you can roll over the right toes. Take the right hand down and come straight into your Vashisthasana. Left arm alongside left ear. Raising the left leg up. And as you exhale, elbow to knee. Beautiful. Inhale. And then as you exhale, look forward. Coming in straight into your crescent lunge here. Pushing the hips forward. Taking that anterior tilt out. Raise your arms overhead. Beautiful. Squeeze the triceps into the ears. You're doing really well, everybody. Keep tucking that tailbone. Keep drawing that left heel towards the right toes. So you're really engaging your inner left thigh here. So you're plugging the hip back. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Keep sparkling. We'll do 1 more of these little inhale. And then exhale. Nice release through the shoulders here. Beautiful. Keep the elbows high. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. So just draw the arms alongside the hips here. Open the chest, shoulders back. Sparkle those fingers and keep those inner thighs engaged here. So always draw your attention to the inner thighs. It just keeps that nice engagement around the midsection. Inhale, lengthen. And then as you exhale, float into that warrior 3. Beautiful. Take the arms alongside the ears if it's there. Otherwise, just take your fingertips down onto the mat in supported warrior 3. You're doing really well. Keep lifting that right heel up. Keep flexing that right foot. And if you are in your full warrior 3, just take your hands onto the hips, bend the right knee, shave the right knee all the way down the outside of your left calf here. Drop the left knee outside of right foot. And you can come all the way down into a seated position. And then swivel around to the back of the mat here. And just come into this nice little glute workout again. So this time again, we'll spread the fingers wide, engage the quads here, and flex the right foot. Inhale up. We'll do 5 of these. Squeeze that right glute. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale up. Squeeze. Inhale down. Make sure you're not resting in the shoulders. Push through the shoulders. Down. Beautiful. 1 more. Inhale up. Squeeze that right glute. Exhale down. Beautiful. Tuck the right toes. Poke the left knee to the top of the left tricep in your tiger curl. Keep breathing. Keep lifting that left heel up towards the glute. And then take your left foot forward, back into your crescent lunge. A little bend in that right knee, pushing the hips forward, taking the anterior tilt out here. Raise your arms overhead. Feel how light the arms are. As you raise your arms up, sparkle the fingers, keep breathing. I want you to inhale, lift here, draw the shoulders away. And then as you inhale, draw those elbows down here. Squeezing those shoulder blades together, but just trying to imagine you're pushing those blades into the chest. Exhale, elbows together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, raise your arms. And then taking your arms alongside your hips here, palms facing in here, engage the inner right thigh here, drawing the left heel towards the right toes. I want you to inhale, lengthen, engage, and then as you exhale, float into that warrior three here. So see if you can straighten that right leg, flex the right foot, maybe draw your arms alongside the ears. Take 3 breaths here. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Take your hands to your hips, bend the left knee, shave the right knee all the way down the left calf. Ooh, so your left knee lands on the outside of your right foot. You can come into that seated position here. Beautiful. And then just swivel around. And we'll come back onto the front. We're doing the glutes on the other side. One more time. Lengthen that left leg. Drop the left toes down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Tuck those right toes under. And then draw that left knee into the left tricep shelf. And then as you exhale, taking the left foot forward, rise on up into a crescent lunge. Beautiful. Ooh. Inhale and lengthen. And this time we'll exhale into our warrior two here. Beautiful. Nice wide stance here. Keep breathing, keep lifting. 2, 3. Beautiful. What we're going to do now is just reverse our warrior. And as we exhale, we're going to come into that lunge twist here. So straightening the right foot, taking the left arm up. Keep breathing. 2, 3, 4. So engage through the midsection. Beautiful. I want you to push your weight through the left foot, come all the way up into that revolving crescent lunge here. Taking your gaze back at your left hand. 2, 3. Beautiful. And then just taking just reversing your lunge twist here, lifting the right arm up. And then as you exhale, right elbow on the outside of your left knee, palms together. Opening up the chest here. Try to really squeeze that inner right thigh here as you twist, looking over the left shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5. Open up your wings here. And see if you can push your weight through that left heel, coming back into your revolving crescent lunge. Whew. And then as you exhale, just come down onto your right fingertips. Raise your left arm up. Roll onto the right side of the right foot, Vinyasa. Raise up the left arm here. Maybe lifting the left leg up. Beautiful. Then dropping it down, threading left arm underneath here, rolling onto the left side of the left foot, dolphin side plank. 2, 3, and then coming into your dolphin plank here. Squeezing the quads here, 5 breaths, drawing the elbows towards the toe, keep tucking the tailbone under, keep breathing. 4, 5, beautiful. Drop the knees down, draw back into your child's pose. Just take 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, soften down the spine. And 5, beautiful. Tucking your toes over, come to the last side now. So tuck your toes under, lift your hips high. Whew, stretch the arms out. Maybe just walk the hips from side to side, bend one knee and push the opposite heel down. And then as you inhale, bend the knees, look forward, roll into a high plank here. Beautiful. And then roll onto the left side of the left foot, plug the right foot down. Raise right arm alongside the right ear. And take your right elbow towards the left knee. Beautiful. And then just see if you can pivot over the top of the right toes. Take the left or the right hand down. Come straight into your Vinyasa. Inhale.
lengthen, and then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, gaze down at your right hand, take the left foot forward, and staying in your crescent lunge, tucking the tailbone, raise your arms overhead. And then as you exhale, grab onto that imaginary bar, tucking the tailbone, pushing the hips forward, slide the shoulders away here. Open the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades nice and carefully. Be careful how you do that. Exhale, elbows together, keeping them high. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Take the arms alongside your hips. Squeeze the inner right thigh here. Draw the left heel towards the right toes. Keep lifting, opening the chest, drawing the shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, just float into that warrior three, lifting the right leg up. Taking the arms alongside the ears. Keep lifting the right heel as you lengthen. And as you exhale, hands on your hips, slide the right knee all the way back down behind the calf here. So your right knee lands on the outside of your left foot. You can sit down here, and we're just going to pivot around to the back. Ooh, and this time, we're going to do the left side. Extend the left leg back, we'll just flex the left foot here. You can untuck the right toes, push through the shoulders, no sinking into the shoulders. Really try and lift and engage the underside of the body. So inhale, lift the left leg up as high as you can, squeeze the left glute. Exhale, take it down, inhale up. We'll do 4 more, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, 1 more, inhale up, squeeze, lift as high as you can, and then tuck your right toes under, draw your left knee to the top of the left tricep here, keep breathing, keep engaging that right quadricep, 2, keep lifting that left heel up towards the left glute, and then drop it into crescent lunge, bending the right knee, raise your arms overhead, keep drawing. They're pushing those hips forward, tucking the tailbone, drawing the shoulders back as you open the chest, take the gaze up, draw the triceps alongside the ears, sparkle the fingers. Whew, keep breathing. And then spin that back foot at 45, come into a warrior two. Finally, we're on the left side of warrior two. So what I want you to do now is heel to heel or heel to arch here. Squeeze that right quadricep. Open the arms, make sure your shoulders are above the hips here, and just keep that engagement, that front knee over the right heel. Squeeze down through the arches. Really allow your legs to be really strong so you can be soft in the upper body. Keep breathing, and keep lunging into that left knee as you inhale, reverse your warrior. And then as you exhale, Parsvakonasana, left hand outside of left knee, or rest your forearm on the thigh, right arm up and over. Beautiful, inhale, arriving back up here. And this time as you inhale, reverse your warrior, reaching through the left arm, reaching up here. Exhale, lunge, twist, right hand down, extend the left arm up, draw left shoulder blade back, keep breathing, squeezing the right quadricep. Beautiful, 2, 3. We're going to reverse our crescent lunge here. So as you inhale, coming all the way up, looking back at your left hand here. Should be a little bit easier now the side. We've done it a couple of times. Beautiful. Reverse your revolving crescent lunge. Reaching the right arm up, reaching, stretching into the right side of the body. And then as you exhale, we'll take a twist. Right elbow outside of left knee, palms together. Inhale, lengthen, squeeze inner right thigh. And as you exhale, thumbs to the sternum. Keep breathing, keep lifting. 2, 3, open up your wings here and push your weight through the left heel as you come back into your revolving crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, drop the right hand down, extend the left arm up and roll onto the right side of the right foot. Stack your feet on top here. Beautiful. You can lift that top leg up here just for 3 more breaths. 2, 3, drop it down, thread the left arm underneath, dolphin side plank, extend the right arm up, keep lifting those right hips up, keep breathing. 2, 3, coming down into your dolphin plank here,
5 breaths, drawing the elbows towards the feet here, tucking the tailbone, and making sure there's nice space between the shoulder blades. Long neck, gaze down. 3 more breaths. 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Just lifting the hips here, walking into your dolphin down dog. Making sure that your elbows are just about a little bit wider than your shoulders. Keep breathing. You've done really well. 2, 3. Look forward, bend the knees, come up onto your hands here, into your full high plank. Beautiful, and come through your final vinyasa, reaching forward, bending the elbows, untucking the toes, opening the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. We'll come through to a seated position now. We'll bend our knees, look forward, step, hop, we'll jump through here, and then come straight down onto your backs, extend the legs out. And just for 5, you can bend the knees. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Come into your happy baby, hands around the outside of your feet, poke the knees into the tricep, drop the whole tailbone, the whole sacrum, the whole spine on the mat here. We're going to slow the breath down. Take 5 good, slow, full rounds of breath. Happy baby, just resetting the pelvis. Little mini inversion. Just keep extending your neck. Maybe rocking side to side, maybe extending one leg out. Beautiful. Nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, release your hands and just drop your legs out wide. Allow your feet to just drop to the side. Take your arms overhead and out wide, back of the hands down. And you're in a nice star here. I want you to inhale and draw the breath right up from your feet, right through the body. And then as you exhale, I want you to just release the back of the shoulders, the back of the arms, the forearms, the wrists. Relax through the back of the legs and the ankles and the feet. And take another clearing breath in. And as you exhale, just maybe draw the legs together a little closer, draw the arms alongside the body, the palms are facing up, roll your shoulders away, take a few moments just to find yourself in a nice, comfortable place here, a nice place where you can just lie here as long as you like. Just feel the weight of your body on the mat, feel the weight of your head, the back of the neck, the back of your arms and your shoulders. Feel the weight of your thigh bones, your ankles. And just soften your belly, soften your breath. Feel your whole front body integrated into your back body. Come into your final posture, your resting, your Shavasana, and before you dissolve into a lovely few minutes of bliss, I'm just going to read Michael Stone to you. From the Inner Tradition of Yoga. It's my favourite book, my always go-to book. And Michael Stone says that our yoga practice is about expanding and strengthening circuits in the mind-body that are less frequently used and repatterning those that are inefficient. And this is called Nirodha. And Nirodha is the releasing of habitual patterns or fluctuations in the mind-body, but it also describes the energy that comes from letting go of old patterns. In yoga, instead of taking a pilgrimage to a particular mountain or a temple,
we take pilgrimage inside of our own bodies. And for most people, this is a more difficult pilgrimage. To walk through the landscape of the body, open to whatever feelings arise, puts us in touch with the core of the body. And there are many psychological and emotional and physical holding patterns in the centre of the body that make this pilgrimage different. But that difficulty is also our potential for liberation. Enjoy a few minutes of bliss and relaxation. Thank you everybody for joining me.